Hey guys, this is Robert Reece. Thanks for listening to the podcast Marketing Mondays. Robert Reece helping you succeed. Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob Reece here, and I am starting out this podcast. This is more of a test to see if it's something that would be beneficial for you guys, and of course, see if there is anything that I can help with helping you succeed. This is Rob Reece, and I wanted to let you know that I'm an affiliate marketer. I work from home, and I try to help others do the same. And one of the things that really come across that I notice is a major issue is a lot of marketing mistakes that you need to avoid, that I certainly made when I first started, things that I didn't do appropriately. And it really hindered my growth in the first few months of running an at-home business. So I wanted to maybe share with you a couple of things that really are things that you should avoid at all costs if you want to actually be successful. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is failing to set goals. Somebody said before, failure to plan is planning to fail, okay? And this is going to be a direct result of not setting forth the things that you want to accomplish. If you don't set the goals that you want to accomplish, you're not going to ever accomplish them. You're going to be doing 60 things all at once, never finishing anything, and of course, never getting results. Before you start executing your marketing campaigns, what you need to do is figure out what your objectives are. What are the things that you are looking to accomplish? You want to outline them. You want to pull out your laptop, pull out your notepad, and write down measurable goals for yourself, okay? Because without goals, you're never going to be able to measure whether or not you're succeeding or not. You're not going to be able to identify areas that are working. You're not going to be able to figure out what's not working, and you'll end up in this vicious cycle of doing things that don't increase your bottom line. At the end of the day, obviously, we're in marketing for a reason, and that is in order to become financially free, in order to make an online income, in order to get more leads. And if you're not properly setting yourself up for success by creating these goals, you're going to find yourself in a hole, in a ditch. You're going to find yourself really thinking that you're failing in this business, and you're going to spend a whole lot of time doing things that don't matter, and you're going to get frustrated and end up putting everything aside, and then you're going to end up saying things like, this is a scam, this doesn't work. And my friends, at the end of the day, most of the time, 99% of the time, when you're failing to do this, it is because you've set yourself up for failure. You're not doing the things that you ought to do in order to prepare the end result to come in. So focus on what your strategy will be. Figure out what your goals are. Write them down. Get a whiteboard. Get a notepad. Get a notepad out on your laptop and just start putting down what it is you're looking to accomplish. Another thing that people are failing to do, and I'm not perfect at this, but it's not paying attention to your analytics. And analytics can come in many different forms. Personally, I do a lot of Facebook marketing. I use my profile to promote products, to increase my audience, to get a community of like-minded people who are interested in what I may have to offer. And if you're not evaluating what is working, what is causing reactions, what is causing to get likes, to get shares, to get comments, and you're not writing down what is working for you, the results that you're getting, you're going to be spending a lot of time spinning your wheels. When it comes to digital marketing, there's really no such thing as set it and forget it. That is a big, huge marketing term from the past that is really a big misnomer. Now, there are things that you can set it and forget it. However, it is really a misunderstood concept, and it's really an abused phrase, because when people mostly think of set it and forget it, they think of automated income, especially in the beginning. And you need to be constantly maintaining, looking at your stuff, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, taking really personal inventory of how well your efforts are performing. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing things that are not performing and you continue to do those very actions, guess what? You're going to end up with a big fat zero in your bank account. This is a big problem, especially among new marketers. Now, that's not to say that you are going to be able to do this in a very short period of time. This is going to have to be something that you look at over the course of time. Something that may work today may not work tomorrow. And something that may not work today may work tomorrow. So you want to be able to gather as much information over the course of an extended period of time to really generate an accurate measurement of success, because these things can change every single day. Things that worked, a year ago may not work today, and vice versa. So it's really important to focus on the whole picture when it comes to each of your campaigns, and of course the different social media platforms that you're marketing on. These things are things that you certainly want to pay attention to. Another thing that is prevalent, and unfortunately this is a mistake that all new marketers get into, is really failing to test. I'm not talking just simply on A/B split testing, and we'll get to that in maybe another episode, but testing different things, different ways of saying something, different posts, different mediums that you're utilizing the same content for, so on and so forth. These things are really important to growing your business, because at the end of the day, when you look at data is what's going to drive your end results. Okay, if you have a testing period of, let's say, a couple of weeks where you're trying one particular thing, let's just say on Facebook marketing, and you're utilizing one particular post, you're trying it at different times of the day, you're putting links in your post, you're putting them in your comments section, you're using images, and they're all essentially the same content, just at different times of the day or presented in a different fashion in each post, and you'll start to notice that the different ways that you present the same information may have a different result. For example, when I made a couple of Facebook posts over the last few weeks to where I posted the same image, the same text, but one post had a link in the main post, and then some of them had the link in the comments section, and of course they were at different times of the day. And what I was able to find out is the content was good. However, depending on how I presented it, I got different results. Some worked really well, and some didn't do well at all. But all of it was the same content. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is testing, and ongoing testing is essential to your business. Okay, this is what's going to set the professionals from the newbies. So as much as we want to think that it's easy, that it's not quote unquote work, there is a lot of things that go into building an online business, especially when it comes to digital marketing. We all leap to conclusions about why something is or isn't performing without doing the proper legwork to find out, for sure what's working and what's not. And simply leaping to those conclusions can really be a detriment to your business. Now, this is something that hits home for me, and we're talking about number 4, and it's jumping on every single new hot trend, getting into every single opportunity there is. There are different trends, whether it's video, Facebook marketing, ads, YouTube ads, doing blogs, so on and so forth. And while all of these things can certainly be used in conjunction with one another, if you're jumping too quickly onto each single new trend out there, you're not giving enough time to really generate some serious results utilizing one or two methods. So what you want to do is be a little bit better at focusing your efforts on one or two things in the beginning. What you want to do is really focus all of your efforts into becoming an expert at, let's say, Facebook marketing, at Facebook ads, at YouTube videos. And then when you feel as if you're getting consistent, great results at these one or two things, then you start adding to that. Because at the end of the day, our brains can only handle so much. Our bodies can only handle so much. And at the end of the day, you end up staying up until midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, getting 3 hours of sleep, suffering in your health. And this is just not a good process for a new person, and even just in business in general. You know, these major corporations, right, that do extremely well, they focus their efforts on a few things in a given time frame, and what you want to be able to do is be able to focus all of your efforts into becoming the best at the least amount of things as possible. So don't be so quick to jump on every new hot trend. Become an expert at one or two things at a time, and once you feel you've gotten a good grasp on those one or two things, then go ahead and feel like you can add to that. This is really going to help explode your business, and it's going to help you in a lot quicker way. And then, of course, the last but not least is targeting the wrong people. You don't want to simply throw spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks. This may have been a trend and something that was taught by many people, even probably today, but I know that was the case in the past, and I'm guilty of it as well. But if you are targeting a 70-year-old woman who's retired, who's living in a convalescent home, obviously this person is not an ideal candidate for working from home, making money online. Why? It's because she probably doesn't have the money to invest. She doesn't have the resources to invest, the time to invest. So you want to make sure that the audience that you're going after is an audience that actually will benefit from what you are promoting. One great way is trying to develop what is called a customer avatar. A customer avatar is simply you writing down, okay, this is what a male version of my potential customer would look like. How old is this person? What is their current job situation? Are they new to internet marketing? Are they looking to get out of the 9-to-5 position? Are they looking to increase their income? So on and so forth. And you do that for both a male and female target. This way, you can spend your time focusing on doing ads that actually will convert for those people. And of course, what you'll be able to do in the same breath is test whether or not this particular audience is right for you. But guys, I hope this was a beneficial podcast for you. This is Rob Reece. I'm going to be doing Marketing Mondays every week. God help me. But this is Robert Reece helping you succeed. Hey guys, just to let you know, if you are interested in making money from home, I've got a great offer for you, okay? It's Robert C. Reece, Go to robertcreece.com, and that is spelled RobertCreece.com for all the details.